towards ramp. They will swarm in and try and get a little bit aggressive towards him. XIII opens it up as he is able to fall back down as well. Support from Device, who rips off another headbend. They are being punished on their way down ramp, but free players actually get through.
XIII already on the site. He's 2 HP. Dupree gets taken down as well, so he should be going down here with no kill. But he actually gets one still. Just Glow left now.
Glow. How long until his light goes out? Will he illuminate this round? No, doesn't clear towards the left. Glaive's going to be able to find him.
So Glaive actually just runs straight through the smoke. That was quite bizarre.
Yeah, a bit bold.
Astralis, like, oh, XIII, the only man on ramp, needs to fall back.
Yeah, drops the Molotov on towards the ramp, so he'll ignite it. They push straight through. Zeph taking a ton of damage. The rest of them slightly divided as well as they wait for the Molotov, but he finds the frag, Ben. That is the important set piece.
Double flash is coming in. Majisk should be able to clear this angle. Zeph already low. He even gets hit on the head by a flashback, so it delayed his movement even more. But I suppose that's the kind of situation where you know, it's these Asian teams that do catch you off sometimes.
Here comes the outside control once again. Heavy use of smokes to block off the entire way. They go for the aggression. Glow finds himself another entry. Glaive goes down once more, but on the face towards the site, the crossfire appears to be much stronger, and they begin to get slaughtered, Ben. They're all falling down. It just falls to Dupree, ready to clean up towards the bomb site, as the only man that remains for the T side is Solo. In a 1 versus 3.
He will stay alive, keep his gun. He can drop an AK across as well. So
they've got the ramp control. They can flood the entire way down now, Ben. And once again, they've been able to gain access towards B. But Device, will he be there ready to defend it? No. Loses the face, Ben. And his lips will be ripped off. Dupree starts to fight back as Glow will go out. Majisk gets overly aggressive as well. Falls into the same trap. It's now a 4 versus 2. They outnumber Astralis. And this is getting worse by the second. They're starting to fall to pieces, Ben. Only on Glaive now. The IGL... He had the brains, but he didn't have the brawn to overthrow Zeph.
XIII did push up into the trophy room. Does not get the kill, but quite a lot of damage down.
Standpoint, but instead it falls on Glaive, really. In position, they drop towards him. They gift him the bomb and an AK, but it's too late, Ben. The trades are coming back through. However, this is rapidly falling out of favor for MVP. It's getting worse as time goes by here. We're now left in a 3 versus 2. Angle is defended by Majisk, who will just eradicate the first man that peeks him.
Does get the bomb, but it shouldn't be impossible. Dupree just stops that. And that round is the classic one, close rounds. But ultimately, it was too late when they realized. And they're going for a fast upper rush, but Dupree just gets destroyed.
Oh, this is a change of pace as well. The all-out aggression actually playing in their favor. Majisk trying to get the spam down. Will only find 1 kill with that MP5, but luckily, they've got a XIII going to cut off the rotate from the source. Device and Co in position. Going to try and play with Glaive here, but on the face, Ben, Zeph just rips him a new one. And things are falling to pieces. They now have to go for the bold call. Do you just drop down the vent or do you clear the angles? Device, paranoid about this, starting to roam around and try and scope it out. They only now just realize the mistake they've made.
And Device, unfortunately, uses that smoke for nothing. I mean, they'll get the kill onto Solo, but the sound is not that great in this game. Simply, but especially when it's just depth like that. And they do go with the close outside smoke, but not the distant ones here. So they're going for the firefight, and Glaive, he's out here, but doesn't expect that quick peek.
Ooh, Device trades it back, but Device will go down. Couldn't get the follow-up, and he will be sacrificed for the side of Astralis. Luckily, XIII popping off once more, eliminates Zeph. He's in close proximity towards Glow, though. And he is going to try and find him. Goes for the walk around, sitting on top in the elevated position. Could catch him off guard. Too heavily focused towards the ladder, but it doesn't matter. XIII with a flick.
All the utility available either. He's got smoke, which he'll use now. So at least close off one of the avenues, but he just gets straight through it.
Yeah, Dupree.
Look like it's the same as what they did in that first Byron, if you remember. It was only Solo towards it. They've done the same also on top of Hut. And not going to get down the vent this time. Dupree's watching it.
Yeah, they're alert. They're aware of how they made that play for the previous round. Nearly just walked straight into them, but does start to dial it back a little bit. 1 minute and 23 seconds left on the clock here.
Device, he's been scoped the whole way. Should be an easy kill if he checks it, but it doesn't look like he does.
Almost. Barely gives up in the last second there to clear the tight right angle. I can get into a better position here. But expects this push to come out. Glaive attempts to assist. Good use of the nade, but they've already pushed through. And they just Ferrari peek him, Ben. Sprinting straight towards him. That's going to be an early entry frag, followed up by the extra kill from the UMP as well. The backstab from Dupree needs to be everything, but he's deep down, somehow still fights through with 5 HP. Dupree has just won them the round. To the position, Dupree, they don't realize if he clears towards the angle on the right, Solo would find him, but because of the time constraint, instant goes for the bomb plant. Dupree.
So the outside smoke's coming in again. We saw Solo going on his own towards that side the previous rounds. That will be the case again. There's a lot more players towards upper this time. Dupree sitting in the fight for quite a long time and gets a kill. I think Majisk put that Molotov out for him. That was a really good play.
Oh, okay, so Zeph does make it down.
Able to wait long enough for him to make the move.
And was Xipnix be in a position to actually detect him this time? Spotted him out, Ben, but at the split second they were able to actually find that frag. You see the rotate coming around as well. Stay alive, and Zeph has so much more to do. His job is not over yet. In close proximity to the other players, but the backstab from Solo is incredible. They focus too heavily on him as well. Tunnel vision in, so it just starts to crumble down to the bare bones. Device and Glaive, the only two remaining members, but they're being punished.
Fortunate for Astralis, because they probably haven't done that too many rounds. Glaive probably being a bit too overzealous there on the actual save too. It's not worth it. He's holding that push out and he does get taken down though. He goes for the peak. It's very unneeded.
This could be a spray down of a lifetime. If they do play it slowly, they push through, he only gets one. Tried to get a follow-up headshot.
Quite weird. But they are in the lower site. Xipnix's the only man here really. He has to come up massive and Majestic's already started it off.
Being able to frag from the back line. Majority of the players there grouped up towards vents, going to be roaming their way back around. They wanted to try and be able to burst out through the door, through the window. Instead, Xipnix, one step ahead of them, but it does not matter, Ben. The defense won't be tenacious at all. He will go down. Dupree's now in position, but the shotgun will have limited range from this angle. And Zeph, quick off the draw there, lands the headshot. Let's see if he can do some damage early on into this one. Once again, that standard opening Molotov and smoke combo towards the A site. Device tries to switch it up a little bit towards outside, but they've got the control. They fragged him already, Ben. They can start to push back down towards Secret.
And you can see Astralis already dropping loads of players down the vent. Dupree is here with a Mag 7, but he doesn't even get the first kill, but he gets the second chance and a third.
Oh, he got the tag on the other player behind, was able to then finish off Solo, goes back for sloppy seconds and shuts down Zeph. And now we're left in the 2-on-2. Glaive going to get his head popped off.
However, that sound cue gives him an opportunity, especially when he tags player in sight.
A man lagging behind there, and Xipnix that'll be going a little bit late towards outside. He can get the read on them and have some extra info into this round, but Solo will need to deal with him. He doesn't. Goes down. Xipnix finds that frag. Dupree as well, trying to get aggressive here as he bounds around. They're in a 3 versus 4 bench. They are outnumbered, and the frags keep on rolling through. Glow defends as the push comes towards him.
They're in the vents, which does stop them from going towards that upper site. But Zeph is so low, and he has no armor either. Gets taken down for free. And Dupree, that's an armor for him to go straight towards upper. Xipnix has kill while running past.
Oh no!
Dupree fell! No!
Oh, Dupree falls down the ladder, Ben. Dupree potentially throwing this round away here unless he can go on to clutch it in a 1 versus 2. Oh, the flow through the ladder, but he finds both of the frags. Ben's going to be able to pick it up anyway. And that's all that utility expunged in seconds as well. Glow now gets detected. Luckily, he held on to that second HE in Solo. This could be such a big play, Ben. There's no reason for him to expect a player behind the big box. Peeks out, kills one, tries to get the adjustment. But unfortunately, Xipnix is quicker. Picks up his fallen brethren's Kalashnikov as well and looks to try and punish with it. But his teammates are falling like flies. They're being plucked out of the sky. Dupree will be able to fire back, eliminate Zeta at least. Towards this B-bomb site, Glow will be ready for it. Is he going to be fresh to death, though? As the push comes through, gets one. Spams down, attempting to connect onto the second man. Now detects Xipnix. Holds towards the angle. His teammates will arrive on the scene as well. Xipnix not quick enough. Flicks around. Slap down. They have been able to find their way through Secret, but they lose Dupree on the push. And they have a full read of the amount of players that are trying to go for this courageous burst down towards the B site.
We'll flash in CZs, basically. You need to make a play.
And this is the play to be made, Ben. Glaive. Close range, peeks up with the CZ, gets the dink. Glow's left on 11 HP, but they still lose another man. Device needs the double kill and finds it. Grabs the AK as well. He can roam around and attempt to assist his teammates towards the site, and they are picking them to pieces. Things are starting to go wrong here for MVP. 3 players towards the site. They're going to jump on the bomb. Device spams the wrong side, misses every shot. Zeta is able to hold it the entire time, finds it on the re-peak. Zeph will jump on the bomb, but there is nothing for him to do here. This round is over no matter what, as he aggresses out, tries to get away. Xipnix going for the knife, will go down. Astralis.
That's so awkward. They have to take the firefight now, and that's, I was going to say it's a risky decision, but thanks to that right-hand peek, they do get the kill.
Could have been awkward, but Device makes it work. Device with a further follow-up frag as well. Zeta, close range, couldn't get the shot off with the scouts, and no even damage inflicted.
Yeah, well, he is very low. You were thinking there's so much time left, even with that bomb being planted.
4 M4s there for MVP. 1 AWP on Zeta. Ooh, the aggression coming straight out. Astralis trying to give them a taste of their own medicine, and they do not like it, Ben. They need some sugar to help this one go down, because it is going to be absolutely disgusting.
And obviously, it works exactly how they would expect it to. Because the hunt is on. They do get knowledge of at least one player towards it with the AWP. And you can see the hunters go straight in. That's a fantastic shot by Glaive.
Yeah, that is huge. If they can eliminate Glow, they'll get every weapon out of the hands of the CT side. Take him down just before he finds that frag.
It's very interesting to see the evolution of Astralis, though, in fact, that all rifles is 1A for them, 1B is with an AWP on device, for looks things. Already a 4v4, those hits are so low. Trying to make a play, but it's a big ask, isn't it? He's only got UMP. Even worse when Glaive finally spots him.
Yeah, it's what do you really do in that situation as well. Basically just a desperation play. 3 players that now remain for MVP to try and keep them in this matchup versus Astralis. Glow finds one, eliminates the Vice. Magisk, you can't help but feel like Glow should have found that frag there, Ben. And this should be the beginning of the end.
To work with and a flash. No kit. And Astralis, they've got this covered. Magisk watching the angle. Doesn't get the kill, but Glaive does pull off the bomb plant just to secure the frag. 16-8.